We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Detonation detected. Commencing.
Threat neutralized.
You're already dead.
Victory.
Ad Victoria!
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping.
Still kicking? No mercy!
There's someone else. Oh, no, you don't.
No!
Sloppy tactics, bad.
For the Brotherhood!
You're gonna pay for that. Is that it? Found. I'm gonna make this as painful as possible. Just drop, will you? I got things to do.
Just getting warmed up over here.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am. I think we're being shadowed.
You are so dead. Turn out you're dead.
You're dead. Engaging target. That's it.
Think you can hide?
Wait. Did you hear something?
Why don't you just die? It's broken. call this a fight?
Having fun, huh? I can do this all day. Don't you die on me!
Come on, little girl. Let's do this. Come on, pin him down. Asshole! Just give up!
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
What do you mean by reset his cognitive processes?
Put more simply, the recall code will render him unconscious even while he's still standing. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Well
Judging by your
done.
gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess you
impressive.
two are agents of the
Just like me.
So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
Yes,
they
they
did
do.
something to him! Take them
This waste of ammo. Nice work, ma'am. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Hey, it's Charmer. Charmer's back.
Tom wants you for something.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out, he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Word is Diamond City is under opposition control.
You might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
This shouldn't take long. First mistake, last mistake. What the hell was that? Don't you die on me! This bitch is bulletproof!
is it? What? Lock and load!
Huh?
I know you, I think. Are you the brave soul building up towns with those pre-war gadgets? ASAMs, right?
Yeah, that's me.
That's exciting. I've been hoping to meet you. And here you are, wandering right into our humble... let's just go with camp. This place makes for a shit hospital, though we've certainly had enough patients to fill a proper one by now. I'm Fiona. I represent the Nightingales. We're a small group of doctors, though I suppose that word might mean something different to you than to us. I doubt you've heard much of us out there, but you might have come across one of our medical supply caches out in the Commonwealth. I hope this isn't presumptuous, but after everything we've heard about you, we would like to help you.
Oh? What have you heard?
You're making waves with what you're building. We've actually had quite a few patients that were on their way to one of your settlements. I try to stay in contact with whoever I can after they're better. When they leave our care, they're skeptical, but willing to risk the journey. I hear back from so many of them, and they all sound hopeful, sometimes even happy. Anyone who is able to provide that is an ally in my book.
What are you offering exactly?
I'm sure you have people capable of treating wounds in rads, or at least a supply of chems that do the job. We, however, know more about contemporary diseases than anyone else in the Commonwealth. And trust me, they've mutated quite a bit since the bombs. And obviously, there's the basics that even medics forget about when trying to build a healthy community. I hear a lot about your ASAMs, but has anyone thought to build a cemetery with them yet? And I don't mean the shallow grave variety that's in style.
Why is that a big deal?
Besides letting people have a memorial in honor of loved ones, it's also an important part of preventing disease spread. I have a book on it. People do the first step naturally, but don't always do it, well, properly. More goes into it than just digging a hole.
Nothing is ever that easy. What's the catch?
I wouldn't call it a catch because, honestly, if I could give you our help without any conditions or transactions, I wouldn't hesitate. Right now, enthusiasm aside, we're limited in how much help we can offer. We're a small group in a dangerous world, and we often work for free. So, the catch here is that we can help you in the long run, but it will take a bit of work first. And investment, I suppose. So, I'm hoping you'll still agree. And I'm also hoping you won't mind starting the partnership with going to rescue someone.
Why do I have to be involved in this?
We're a small group. All of us know how to defend ourselves, but we can't leave our patients. And the volunteers that guard us aren't up for the risk. Not for Raphael, anyway.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wanted to be able to bring a better offer to the table, so I took a chance on the information broker in Diamond City. And he came through. But, well, he dug up some pre-war records about a shipment of medical equipment that was meant to arrive in port right before the bombs. The ship got delayed, or stopped, or something, but it never made it to port. But the Ron went and even located the wreck for me from rumors. Point is, Raphael, one of our guards, went to check it out and see if anything can be recovered. He hasn't been back, and we're worried.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Special? I guess nothing in the way that you mean. He's my friend, but I'd ask you to try and find him even if he was a stranger.
I'll find him. You have my word.
There's the breath I've been holding. I'm glad your reputation holds up. I wasn't sure how much I could rely on rumor. I'll put the location on the map. It's underwater, but speak to Ellis before you go. He has something to help with that. And of course, you're welcome to make yourself at home here.
It would be nice to know more about you. You're in charge here?
Kind of. I don't think anyone's really in charge. Cassandra is the first and eldest Nightingale, and Cersei has the mind for organization. I just try to make sure everyone gets along and that we don't get shot while trying to help some twitchy scavvers or raiders. I know that look. Yes, we help everyone. We're aware of the ethical dilemmas of that, but we focus on healing the patient, not judging them. It's why I and a lot of others joined the Nightingales in the first place. Our little attempt to bring some mercy to a world hurting for it.
I think that's admirable.
Thank you. It's not the easiest attitude to have in the Commonwealth, but it starts with us. Any other questions I can answer for you?
Who are these people?
Cersei is on patient duty right now. Ellis is Cassandra's apprentice. She has him on chemistry duty right now, making chems and treatments. And Cassandra herself is around somewhere, but try not to disturb her. She can get a little coarse if distracted.
What's the problem?
What, with Cassandra? Nothing. She's just a bit old school, you know? Not big on using stim packs when she can make you choke down bitter tea. Never mind that the tea needs to be paired with Rad-X. She's been a bit more reclusive than usual the past couple days. Raphael is her friend too, so I'm sure she's just worried about him.
So, tell me about him.
Raphael is one of our bodyguards. Our guards are all volunteers, usually people we've helped or just good Samaritans helping support our way. If people are willing to abide by our rules and don't cause trouble, we don't turn away or deny aid. Even if some of them grumble about it.
I'm guessing that's not all you wanted to say.
When we treat people, we don't care about what our patients have done in the past, or what they will do in the future. All that matters is helping. Some of our volunteers have had a hard time with that. Forgiving grudges, seeing past prejudice, giving help unconditionally. Since Raphael joined, a lot of our other volunteers left, and the rest aren't likely to risk their lives for him. But he's my friend, and he went to that ship looking for something on my request. I just really hope you find him alive.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Everything all right?
Oh,
I
hey.
think so anyway. He's nicer when there aren't some. Here, I have the chems all ready.
What are you talking about?
You're the one going after Raphael, right? Which means you'll have to go underwater after him. These chems help with that. Don't ask how. I mean, you can ask, but it's nothing I could explain, honestly. It just works. I hope.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, sorry, I thought you just wanted, grab and go. Mercenary types tend to have no patience for the details. Not that I'm implying that you're a mercenary type, I just went with the safest option, but now I realize it probably came off as rude instead. And I still haven't even said hello or introduced myself. Sorry, I'm Ellis.
Is chems all you got?
Well, yes. Cassandra figured out ways to make a lot of our chems so we don't have to buy them from traders, and she's been teaching me. I probably shouldn't be handing them out without Fiona's say-so, but... Here, in case you or Raphael get into trouble, these should help.
What are you so nervous about?
Sorry, you're kind of a big deal, you know? I don't want to mess things up. Fiona's been so excited to talk to you. And I don't want you to change your mind about finding Raphael. I'm sure he's fine, but the sooner he's home, the better.
Is chems all you got?
I'd love to be a...
I'll take some.
Oh, right. Here you go, and here's some extra. For Raphael. In case he ran out and got stuck in the boat. Ship, I mean.
What do you know about him?
About Raphael? I'm not too worried about him. He's tough. It's why Fiona trusted him with this. He probably just got delayed. Or stuck somewhere.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm the least important person here, trust me. I'm not even a doctor yet. I'm still studying and practicing, but I'll get there.
I have to go.
Stay safe out there. Not that you need the reminder.
Ellis can be a little awkward, but he's got a good heart and a sharp mind.
Oh, hello.
Huh?
Hello there.
Hi.
There you are. The sheriff went to Mass Chem and recovered Lily's body for us. There's no burial plots in Diamond City, so we brought her to her second home. We all agreed she'd like a view of the ocean the most, and Rizzo wanted to be able to watch over her grave. So here we are. Good to hear. Come on, let's get started.
Thank you all for coming to pay your respects to our friend and family member, Lily. I can only speak for myself and DP, but we haven't been able to think about much else since the loss. So I thought it would be nice to share some of the good things we remembered about her, instead of only dwelling on how much we hurt. I think we can all agree that Lily would want us to remember her with a smile. DP, you knew her longer than anyone, since she was almost a baby. Why don't you tell us something about her?
Of course, Bob. So Doc is right. Me, Lily, and Zeke here grew up in Diamond City. And I don't need to tell you that Lily was the toughest little girl I ever met. Parents were killed by raiders when she was just a toddler. Trash Can Carla found her hiding in some bushes by their bodies. Carla brought her to the city and left her with the first guard she found. The rest is Lily's story. If you call anything in Diamond City the streets. Well, and that's where she grew up. Always getting into fights. Always coming to my mom to clean and wash another black eye or bloody nose when she'd fight her bullies. My mom would offer to take her in. So did Becky and Kathy. But Lily said handouts weren't her style. She was saying that at 5 years old. And that's what I remember most about Lily. She started making her own way in this hell before she lost all her baby teeth. She was some kind of rat badger or something, 'cause she just didn't give a fuck. She went out and did Lily. I'm gonna miss you, little hellion.
Thanks, DP. Thanks for cruising out to our digs, you know. Nice to see you again after so many years. So Lily, our first and best fixer and the greatest Atom Cat to ever wear the armor. Those shiners and bloody beaks she got from the bullies that DP was talking about. She got them because she never backed down. I'm sorry. I can't disrespect her by talking like that. I wanted to say she never once gave up what was hers to those bullies. Not a single damn time, ever. No matter how many of them there were. Because that's Lily. She wouldn't let us give up our stuff to them neither if she was there. Because that's Lily. Usually a sucker punch, because that's Lily. But that's where she got all those black eyes, DP. I thought you guys should know that. Not in random fights, but from fighting back. She was with me when we started the Atom Cats. And I know I lay it on thick and tell you guys I whacked a pack of ferals for the garage. But the truth is, it was Lily. You need to know that. And she didn't care that I kept telling you that it was me, because that's Lily, kicking the right asses harder than anyone else. All this power armor we got, the Atom Cats, the garage, none of it would be here if it wasn't for her. Stay cool, sister. Rizzo?
We had plans, you know? We talked about it, had it all worked out. You wanted me to move in with her DP, Barb. Well, that's what I was gonna do when the time was right. It was gonna be nice. We were gonna move her workbench to right field, set up a nice family area in her room, raise a couple of kids, Lily style. I thought about it a lot. Made me smile thinking about a couple of toddlers terrorizing the bleachers. Can you imagine Lily as a mom? Uncle DP and Aunt Barb? God damn. But I wouldn't have had it any other way. I'll see you on the other side, my one and only. Wait for me there.
I remember the first time I met Lily. It was only the second time I'd ever been to Diamond City. It was also only the second time I'd ever been more than a mile from Vault 81's front entrance. To give you some perspective, the deputies were escorting me around the outside of the city to find somewhere for the greenhouse. Lily was arriving from the garage here with Large March, hauling another load of power armor. As you can imagine, a full day's walk with that Brahmin left her... well, I smelled them a block away. I didn't say anything. I just stared, open-mouthed as we passed each other. I must have stuck out like a sore thumb. I just assumed she went around like that all the time, and was horrified that a wastelander could live that way. She said something like, "I could get good cap for that juicy, soft vault rat skin of yours," and kept walking, which just scared me even more. Needless to say, that didn't stop us from becoming friends not long after she showered, and we met again in DP's diner that evening. They say you can't choose your family, but I chose Lily. And that's what Lily is to me. She's my little sister. And this awful world took her from me. And it's so empty without her.
This isn't over, Lily. Every score will be settled in this life. I promise you that.
Most of you know how I ended up in the Commonwealth. Where I come from, what I used to be, how I fled with my husband, pregnant as a bus. Lily was the first person we met on the way down here that didn't try to shoot us. We were on our way to Diamond City, but Evan had other plans for his arrival time. It was Lily who found us as I was screaming through labor. Unfortunately, some synths had heard me too, and tried to kill my baby before he was even, well, out. We had no idea what they were, had never seen one before. We just knew that they wanted to kill us and my baby. Lily heard the firefight by pure chance. She had just formed the Atom Cats here with Zeke, and was joyriding in her new power armor. She turned those synths into scrap metal in her power armor and saved the three of us that day. She took us back to Diamond City and introduced us to the sheriff, in her own unique way, before stomping off. I'll never forget seeing her and her power armor stomping those synth heads. She was so young. Just a kid. I thought we were gonna die. But me, my family, little Evan born in a firefight, we're all alive because of her. All of us, living, breathing here today because of Lily. Thank you, Lily, for saving us, for being my friend, and for being a sister when I needed one most. We love you, and we'll miss you.
Hey there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just, this has been a very trying day. What did you need? Not really, no. I still see her face every time I close my eyes. This is something we're all going to need closure on to recover. That's how the bleachers operates, yeah. We still haven't found Lenny, the scabber who sold me the info about the mass chem haul. He knows our reputation of settling scores, and he hasn't come back to see me about the status of the tip he gave me, like he always has before. The deputies know who he is and are watching for him. He wouldn't get into Diamond City without us knowing. Since he's avoiding the city, and us, we can only conclude he knows something and doesn't want us to find out what. He's in for a shock if he thinks we're going to forget about this while any of us are still alive. We're posting a bounty for him to be brought to us alive when we get back to the city. Okay. The sheriff is going to escort the three of us back to Diamond City. As you can imagine, we're in very good hands. Maybe we'll see you back there soon? Thank you for coming all the way out here.
You take as long as you need, Bob. You hear?
Thanks, DP. Just give me a bit longer, then we can start the long haul back.
We're gonna stick around here a little longer. The sheriff has some power armor business with Zeke to take care of before we leave. Thanks again for coming all the way out here. Looks like Lily's got a knack for choosing her friends well. We'll see you back at the city later.